Hi friends, in this video I'm going to talk about what is an API, Application Programming Interface. It is a set of rules a software can use to talk to another software, or it's a contract between two software or two applications so that they can interact. In this video, what I'm going to learn is basics of API, where and how to use the API, what are the benefits of API, and how an API looks like, and further resources so that you can learn more about APIs. Before explaining about API, I would like to ask you a few questions. Have you ever booked a flight ticket using an online platform? Or have you ever transferred money from one account to the other account? For example, from HDFC bank account to ICICI bank account. Or have you ever ordered food using an online platform and wondered you ordered using one website and the food was delivered by other service provider? Or you went to a website and you were able to see Google Maps loaded already. How the website got the Google Maps? Or you went to a website without registration using the Facebook login credential, you were able to log in without any registration. Or you have booked a movie ticket and able to pay the money in the online platform. If you have done any of this, that means you have already have an experience in API, because behind the scene APIs are used to do all these operations. What is an API? In API there are two entities involved. One is API consumer, the left hand side, and the right hand side service provider. So API consumer calls the service provider and provides the input, and service provider reads the input, try to understand it and process it and apply some business logic and return the response to the API consumer. And API consumer will pay for utilizing the service provider if it is a private service provider. If it's a public, then it will be for free. Okay, so let's see another example. A group of friends went to the restaurant to have some food. They called the waiter and asking for a menu. So they asked the menu, waiter provide the menu. Say they looked at the menu and tried to find out a dish for them, and they decided to have chicken rice. Okay, looking at the menu. So the waiter goes to the kitchen and asks to prepare, could you please prepare chicken rice for our customer? In the kitchen, one of the chef took the recipe for chicken rice and prepared nice chicken rice for the customer. So he called the waiter and gave back the chicken rice. So the waiter brought the chicken rice and gave to the customer. So now we can easily compare this to the API. So group of friends who came to the restaurant to have food is called as, like, we can compare with the API consumer. They want something, they are ready to pay without bothering who's going to prepare it. Okay, so they came to the restaurant, ordered it, and they had the food and paid the bill and left the restaurant. And menu we can compare with API documentation. It's going to have a list of dishes, okay, and what is the money they have to pay for each dish. We can compare this with the API documentation. And the service provider is like a black box. We don't bother who is going to prepare which chef, what recipe, what are the materials he's going to use, but we don't bother. So we can easily compare this example for the API. I'm going to give you another example. I want to book a flight ticket from India to New York. So I go to the website, search for the flights, and it loads different types of airline flight details. So that means other airlines, different types of airlines have exposed their APIs. That's why this website is able to call those APIs and load the flight details. As an end user in a single platform, I'm able to see different types of flights and able to choose the best one that I want. Otherwise, I need to go to individual website and book it, which is really a challenge. So this is one of the biggest advantage of using APIs. What are the benefits of API? So when I use APIs in my product, my sales grows. How? Because in a single platform, I'm able to provide maximum value to the end user. For example, a customer comes to my website to book the flight ticket. I also provide car booking, hotel booking, tourist ticket booking, so etc. So that means my conversion rate increases, and also it supports automation, because when APIs are provided, I can run the batch job in my product, and notifications also I can do. And I can also easily integrate with other softwares. I don't have to write from the scratch. I don't have to do from the scratch actually. I can just integrate and start using it so that my business grows. I can also reuse it. For example, I have a product and now I want to have two-factor authentication. I don't have to write this feature from the scratch. If anyone provides this service, I can pay for it and start using it so that I can reuse it and my business grows. So ultimately, my revenue grows because of using APIs. I'm going to give you some examples how an API looks like, and I'm also going to give you a public API so that you can start exploring it. So here, if you see, there are two API examples I'm giving, like from one account to the other account. It's just an example that I created just to see like how an API looks like, and I'm going to give you two websites where you can explore public API. Hope you understood what is API. If you have any further comments, please post your comments in the comment section. If you like this video, please click on the like button. If you want to share with your friends, please share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for your time and all the best for your career. Thank you.